All right, it is Scott. Welcome back. I am the Skincare Sherpa. I am here to be your guide to successfully starting and growing a successful skincare brand. My idea was for you to watch over my shoulder, look at what I'm doing, following my footsteps, and in hopes that it would make your journey much easier. I have created a successful skincare brand in the past. I sold it, and I'm in the process of starting up a couple new skincare brands now. And so I thought it would be a great idea to document my journey just to help other skincare entrepreneurs on their journey. So we're climbing this mountain together, and like I said, hopefully it will help you. Today's fun we're going to have is creating or helping me get designed some more product images for Amazon. If you recall, I tried to get some pictures taken before, and no one volunteered to do it in one of the Facebook photography groups. So I had to just get someone on Fiverr to just throw some labels, kind of Photoshop some labels on some bottles, just so I could get the listing live. But in the past couple of days, we reached out to someone who had taken pictures for us in the past, and she had just had a baby, and so she said she could do it, but it wouldn't be a rush job. She would need 2 or 3 weeks to do it. Were we still interested? And we told her, yeah, because the time is going to pass anyway, and it's not like we're waiting on them. But I always think it's nice to have some lifestyle pictures of people actually using it. You could see them dropping it in their hand or applying it on their face or sitting in the bathroom or something like that. So that's always good, because you always want to let your customers see how it's going to look when they're using it, and they kind of put themselves in the position of the person in the picture that they're watching, that they're looking at, and so it just makes them want to buy it. They can actually see themselves doing it. But in addition to those lifestyle pictures, I also need to get some, I guess what you'd call some kind of jazzy, snazzy Amazon photos. And so the first step to doing that is, let's pop over here to Amazon. And where I always like to look for inspiration is the good old vitamin C serum. Vitamin C serum for face. Because the vitamin C serum guys have been doing this forever. They are on the cutting edge. They're the marketers. They are really into it, and they know what's good and what's bad and what works and what doesn't work. So I always try to model what I do after them or after someone else. There's no reason to reinvent the wheel. Just copy what other people are doing, what other people are successfully doing, and you stand a good chance of doing that for being successful yourself. So here, I just typed in vitamin C serum for face, and I never click on these sponsored ones because, for one, they're ads, and so they're not really at the top of the search engine results. People paid to get their results here, so it's not really the most popular. Plus, you'll find out when you start advertising it, when you click on this, it costs money. And I don't want to cost someone else money for me to just look around and, mess around with their thing. It'd be different if I was going to buy it, but I'm not. But I'm just kind of doing research. Plus, you'll find all of these down here further in the listing. So those said sponsors, this said sponsors. And I'm just looking for a good one. This looks like a good one with 23,000 reviews and 30,000 bought in the past month. They're crushing it, making a ton of money. So let's see how their images look. So they have their bottle with the box. They have a lot of information on there. And so each one of these, the before and after, each one of these looks pretty good. It's not a lot of lifestyle. This one is lifestyle-ish where it's on the face, but what it looks like they're doing is just presenting different ways to give more information in a visual format that you can't get over here just in the regular text and body of the product detail page. And so that one looks good. Let me see if I can also show you one that I typically use, because they seem to be they are the Mac Daddy of all the vitamin C. It's this one called True Skin. Where is it? It's jumping around here for me. This one, True Skin. Vitamin C facial serum. They were around starting out when I started my vitamin E oil brand back in the day. They got 139,000 reviews. 20,000 people bought this in the past month. They know what they're doing for sure. So if you're going to copy somebody, copy the people at the top. And so what I see with these is that they're not doing a lot of lifestyle images either. They're just doing like the other company. They're just giving more information in all of these images, just giving you some things to think. This one here, for example, is showing you how you use it, when, where, how, who. Really simple, to the point, graphically showing you dermatologist tested, clinically tested, that it's vegan. So just, and then one that I always like, a why true skin, us versus them. This is us, general on the skin. This one can be irritating. And you can come up with any reason that your product is better than other products. And then it has the video down here. So what I do here, since these look good, they're really colorful, 139,000 reviews, 20,000 people have bought them. This one as well as the other one. I have a tool called Snagit, and you probably have one as well. That's it can capture images or regions or web page or anything like that. So I go to Snagit, and then I'll just show it to you here what it looks like. It's a simple little app on my computer. I click on capture, move it out of the way so I can do it. I click on capture, and then you see the crosshairs come up. And so I'm on that image. I just highlight the area that I want it to capture, and then it will save it for me to my desktop. So I'll go through each of them and snag them so that I can use them as an example. As another one, I would snag this one, just get the whole thing there, and then again it saves that one to my computer as well, because I want examples to show the designer what I'm looking for. And then I just wind up changing the I'll move this over here so you can see it right quick. Once it saves it to my computer, it just looks like that. And then I wind up changing the words as necessary. So once I've found a couple of great images that I like here on Amazon, people that are really doing well that I want to model, swipe and deploy, I jump over to my old favorite Fiverr and Amazon Images, click on search, and just so I can see what kind of designers there are on here. Again, I'm looking for someone who's done quite a bit of work and that's not going to cost me an arm and a leg, and I like the way that their images look. So this one is $15, 400 reviews. I click into here and I just want to see how their stuff looks and their pricing. So let's see how this stuff looks. It looks pretty good. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. They have different styles here, and they're doing it with different things. And then I take a look at the price here. So this one is $15 for just one image. The standard package is $100 for 5 images, and the $150 for, how many is that? 7+ images. So I'll just take a note of that, a mental note of that. I'll go back here, and then let me go back, and then I'll see if I see another one that stands out to me. I really like the way this one looks. You can just tell the way someone designs things by their example. I guess that's the point of it. But this one looks really good. Different products. The images look great. Just scroll through here a little bit and see the kind of work they do. And then this one here is, so you get one image for $15. You get 5 images. That's 2 main images, a main image, 2 lifestyle images, and 2 infographic images. That seems reasonable for $60. So this one, I would probably reach out to this one and maybe that other one to just, these are pretty straightforward. I don't know that you need much back and forth. I mean, they know what they're doing. Here's a skincare product here. They know what they're doing. Sometimes they ask you to contact me just to make sure they can do it before you start the job with them. But these people know what they're doing. And so I'll just reach out and say, hey, I want to do it. And, I buy the gig and send them the information, send them the images that I'm looking for. And I would also jump over to, so for this one, for example, here it has basically 4 bullet points on it and then a headline. And so what I would do for that is this going to let me move it out of the way? Hold on. Yes, I can get out of the way there. And so what I know that it looks for 4 bullet points. So I jump over here to ChatGPT, and I would ask it to give me some bullet points for that. I typed it out so you don't have to wait for me typing. Please give me 4 short bullet points to use in an image for the benefits of bakuchiol. So this is my Bear Band product. The main ingredient is bakuchiol in it. And so I just, I just want to see what it thinks about that. And I don't want to, again, have to do all this research and blah, blah, blah. Nowadays we have this technology, AI here, to help you. And so there's no reason. In the past I've been thinking and researching, finding bullet points and writing them down and not liking it or whatever. It'll take a long time. Will definitely take more time than this takes. So now it's like, sure, here are 4 short bullet points for you. It's a natural alternative, skin renewal, anti-aging, gentle, and well tolerated. So I would change these up a little bit if necessary. I would probably put in a natural alternative to retinol would be it. But like I said, I'm not starting from scratch. This is 90% of the way there. Skin renewal is an easy one. Anti-aging is an easy one. Gentle and well tolerated is an easy one as well. And so what I also like to do is I also like to jump over to Google's Bard, give it the same prompt, and then ask it what it thinks, just to get a different opinion and to see if it is any better. Or maybe I can mix and match or whatever. Plant-based retinol alternative, gentle on skin, reduces signs of aging, and improves skin texture and tone. Those are great. Those are short to the point. So for that image, what I would likely do is, I like the first one, natural alternative to retinol instead of plant-based, but that's just me. And so I would just cut these 4 bullet points out, and then when I send the instructions to the person on Fiverr, I would say, for the first image, I use these 4 bullet points. And then they may want to have some additional text that can go with it. In that case, I would just send any additional text. So for this one, for example, let me get this in here. Yeah, so this one is when. Obviously, they're going to use the image of my product here, but when I would use this 2 times a day, where I'd change that as necessary, how to upload it, all this. So that's basically the same thing. I would just change this headline up here. So I would say, image number 1, change it to give them the details. Image number 2, and tell them which was image number 2 and give them the details of that, the bullet points for that as well. And so it really makes it pretty easy when you can just use AI to help you come up with the words, and you could either use them straight away, directly without changing them, or you could change them up just a little bit depending on what you liked and what you didn't like. Sometimes it can sound a little robotic or not so human-like, but it's doing a great job now. They seem to be, these AI programs and software seem to be learning very, very quickly. And so, this is 95% of the way there, this plant-based retinol alternative. I could likely use that directly as it is. And so, but this is just made for you to get started with. As you're up and running and as you're selling, you may find that there's some other keywords and other phrases that people in the market are using, and you may want to just change them out. So it'll probably be $5 or something like that to get the Fiverr person to just update one of these, like gentle on skin, gentle on sensitive skin. Maybe sensitive is something that's really important to the people in your audience, and you might know that already because you've been researching it and you have had contact with some of the people that are your ideal clients, ideal customers, your target audience, and they may have told you that I really want to use that, I have sensitive skin, or I really want to use this because there's not much I can use when I'm pregnant, because that's retinol is not something that's good for you to use when you're pregnant. So I would probably bring out pregnant or pregnancy in the copy that I would use for that. But like I said, this between Bard and ChatGPT will get 95% of the way there, and then you are off to the races. So like I said, cut and paste these bullets into the documents that you're going to send to the Fiverr. They should be ready in 2 or 3 days, and then when you get them You could upload them. We'll probably do that too, but we've done that already. But I'll just do it. It doesn't hurt to see it again. We'll upload those into into Amazon once I get them back. And these are the kind of things that take 2 or 3 days to get done. So plan ahead a little bit because during those 2 or 3 days while you're waiting, you could be doing other things. You don't want to wait to the last minute and then try to get this type of stuff done, because they say it's going to take a day, but there's going to be a misspelling when they send it back to you for your review. There's going to be a misspelling on there, or there's going to be a comma in the wrong place, or something's not going to be quite right, and you're going to have to send it back to them. A lot of these graphic artists are in Bangladesh and on the other side of the world, and so it's nighttime for them when it's our daytime, and daytime for them it's our nighttime. So you usually send them something, it gets done overnight, and then you get it back the next day. So just try to keep that in mind when you're doing the planning for it, just to make sure you get it when you want it and when you need it. So with that, I'll be sure to keep you posted as my images get designed, and when they get uploaded, I'll be recording everything along the way. So with that, that is it for today. If you have not done so already, you should head over to theskincaresherpa.com, and get the resource list of all the different software that I use, the providers that I found that work well, any and all things that will make your life much easier. I've researched these people, these products, and they work well. I found them through trial and error, and I think it will save you a lot of time by going with them, or just at least adding them to your list of people that you are considering and comparing, because no one person is right for everybody for everything that they need to do, but this will give you a good starting point. And so, if you are on YouTube watching this, please click the like button to let other people out there know that these recordings exist to help them along their skincare brand building journey. And also stomp on that subscribe button so that you can know when I'm releasing the next videos. And with that, I will leave it to you, and we will keep on climbing.